celebrate her today. Okay, now we are starting. Okay, so good evening, everyone, and welcome to day 61. And before we begin, we want to say to one of our founding comrades, how did they say, should they say comrades too, for whether you're a woman or a man, it's all comrade, right? Right? Yes. So, comrade Ndidi, we call her ND, we call her all kinds of things. We call her mommy, we call her auntie, sister, whatever. Today, she turns a year. I mean, it's supposed to be older, but she's looking younger. I don't even understand anymore. Okay. Well, we want to say that, I mean, it's because of people like you that we're still standing. Your energy, your spirit, and most importantly, your essence, what you represent. I mean, it's very crazy. Only few people have done what you've done in life, to leave a comfort zone, travel many waters and hours, to come home and try to be a part of a process of nation repairing and rebuilding, nation changing, to be part of the evolution that is going on. Man, kudos to you. Today we celebrate you specially. We're thankful to God. We're thankful to the universe for the opportunity to share time and space with you. You know, these are the kinds of people that after they're long gone, you just, you talk about them in like, how? Very objective and yet very fearless. And so personally, I celebrate you. I'm thankful that you came our way. I still remember a lot of times you are known as the lady with the fan, for all the days and all the times where we had to be on the road. Mazi, you remember National Assembly, ECOWAS, UN, the first, everywhere we went together, holding hands under the sun and in the rain and catching fun and protesting and standing strong and throwing you on the truck and all kinds of things. There's just so much memory to remember when your name comes up. And on a day like this, we want to say, what a blessing you have been. It's an honor, and we're grateful that we're doing this together. We're doing life together. This is what it means. Happy birthday, ma'am, and good to have you here. Who, Amy, come on, turn off the mic and sing. I know you can sing. Amy, are you here? I'd probably say prayer, and then we can have, if not, Uncle Mazi. So, let's speak before we give her the space and begin. Amy, go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Happy birthday, Auntie Ndidi. Oh, wow. I love you. We love you.
You guys are making me blush. I tell you, I can't even begin to imagine. Thank you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Now this from me to you. Happy birthday, Auntie Ndidi. Happy birthday, Auntie Ndidi. Oh, how we love you. Happy birthday to you.
God, I didn't realize that you sing as well. Oh, this is just so nice. I cannot believe this. You guys are just, Dr. Mo, my God, why are you, why are you doing this to me? You want me to start shedding tears?
Yes.
No. I'll try not to. I'll try not to, honestly. It's just too much. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. I mean, today I'm dedicating my birthday. I don't usually do things like this to all the disenfranchised Nigerians. which every one of you here are part of. So I'm not really celebrating it as my day. I am celebrating it on behalf of those people in Nigerians that, for one reason or the other, have been dumped in a ditch because of who we are by these crooks. So it's not even like, or it's not even like we committed any crime. We didn't. We just woke up one morning in a beautiful country like Nigeria and found ourselves where we are. This is not, honestly, it kind of, it breaks me all the time. I remember this, that this is not even any fault of ours, not even our forefathers. We haven't committed any offense now. But these people have actually stayed there on top of how we even got them in the first place. And now they're just like viruses. They're sitting there and they're not going anywhere. They're just sitting. They've taken over all our lives like cancer cells. And they are there eating through us. We are struggling to remain alive despite everything that the chemotherapy is not working. Radiotherapy is not working for this cancer. Nothing seems to be working. We are going to amputate them. We're going to cut them off. That's what we are going to do. And this is going to work. That's what this is about. We cannot live with these cancerous cells in our bodies. We can't. Nigeria is too good and too big for that. But just a handful of human beings, how can they even overpower all of us? Is it possible? How did we get here? This will be the last time in the history of this country that something like this will happen. Now we are awake. And we are going to stop this. It doesn't matter how it takes, how long it takes. We've never done anything like this before. So today on my birthday, I'm not celebrating it because I'm not happy. I am very, very angry. I am a very angry woman. So today I'm going to spend it cursing these people, cursing them and asking God to kill all of them. My son is looking at me. My son is looking at me and laughing. Oh my God. He's like, Mom, are you saying that? My son is laughing. he heard me saying, let's curse them and wish them death. And he's like, oh, you know, that's true. That's how bad it is. Yes, me, your mother. You know, I'm not really a violent person, but I've suddenly turned violent because of these people. So you know, just shut the door and don't even listen anymore. I don't want you to start having any hatred in you. So I just want them, honestly. I'm not asking God to help them in any way, to forgive them or to change them, because they are beyond redemption. They are. So we want to cut them off like those cancerous cells that have refused to leave us alone. So that's what we're going to do. We've gone past redemption. We've gone past treatment for these people. So let's all chop them off. I thank all of you that went out today, Dr. Mo. And I saw who did I see? I think I saw Victoria, were you there? Obi, I saw Obi. And some others as well. I saw Zari, who else, and so on. Anyway, thank you guys for what you have done and what you continue to do. I appreciate all of you. Unfortunately, I'm not there. And you know that if I was in Nigeria, I would be fighting with you, that I'm here in spirit and fighting with everything I have. I am. I've become a Twitter queen. I never knew about Twitter. Well, I registered, but I never used Twitter until recently, just because of this movement. So we are here to stay. And I'm saying it tonight on my birthday so that everyone will remember that we're not backing down. We're not going anywhere. We're going to remain on their necks until they leave us alone. We're going to remain here until they leave us alone. We're not going anywhere. We're going to keep holding them accountable. We're going to make sure that their lives remain uncomfortable and miserable until they all die and they fade away. The judiciary, we are watching you guys. We are watching you. So let's do this together. Thank you very much. Thank you. I yield the mic.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a good way to celebrate your birthday. And you know what? When we remember 2023, there is no better way. This is a birthday protest. Yes. Dedicated to the recovery of our stolen mandate. Thank you very much. Victoria, since your microphone is on, you better just take it and go ahead. Victoria, are you there? Uncle Mazi, you better help us. Uncle Mazi, because you are the host, and nobody can stop that. But apparently, she's not even okay. Thank you. Finally, you are just rocking your music. We thought you are protesting. Are you protesting against us? Anyways, all right. Thank you. So, like I said, today you just need to watch out for all the stuff that happened today. Massive turnout today in the city of Abuja, the appeal court, where we stood our ground, did our solidarity, had our security and all in place, and of course, spoke to the nation, spoke to President Muhammadu Buhari, to the IGP, and spoke to everybody concerned. All that happened today, and we're here again re-emphasizing what we stand for, what we're asking for the killings that have been taking place all over the middle belt of Nigeria, from Kaduna to Plateau to Benue and all to Nasarawa unabated. We spoke about it like we're speaking about it now. And we're saying, President Muhammadu Buhari, where are you? Governor El-Rufai, Lalong, and then on Otom, where are you people? You people are the security officers of your state, but you've allowed blood, to continue to pour. Don't call on the Fulani headsmen. Don't call on Boko Haram and all the people. You are responsible. Otherwise, why are you in the office? In saner climate, you will resign or hang yourself and cry in shame for allowing all kinds of atrocities that have happened in your state. And this is why you're going to be thrown out, because we're going to hold you accountable. Yes, we will reward people who are doing what is good. We will reward governors who are good. We will reward you with a rerun. And yes, for those who have done so badly, like our legislators and all the kinds of people, like Buhari and Co and all the other people, what we'll do with this is that we'll recall you. We'll ensure you never get that place again, because you're not deserving of being leaders in a country like Nigeria. Your name should be registered in the Hall of Shame, so generations that come will see you and spit. Like Yakubu Mahmoud, who has disgracefully, wants to plunge our nation into degradation and what cannot be described. Shame on you and your generation. God will curse you. In fact, you are cursed. That's why you're doing what you're doing. You see black and call it white. Like we prayed for all the justices and all the judges today, for those who will stand for what is right and what is true against all the billions of money given to them. your generation will see daylight. In blessings, we bless you. For those who will go to truncate equity, justice, and fairness, we curse you. And we are waiting for you. Because we cannot continue in impunity and lawlessness and keep rewarding you with same. No, this is why we will march. This is why we will continue to come out. This is why we will continue to ensure that the right things are done in this country. This is why we will never stop. And so if we're here, maybe I allow Tese to speak right now, and Amy, you get ready because we're all going to protest today. Brother Tese, are you there? Please take the mic and shoot. Thank God for the internet and technology. It creates the platform for everyone to be able to be a part of the process of recovering and changing, rejuvenating, and bringing what is right, fair, and just, and equity to our nation. Go ahead, Tese.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Mo. Thank you, freedom fighters. Once again, we are here protesting. I want to thank all of you that were out there today in the sun, protesting there at the court. And we have said it and we keep saying it because our people say that it is when sickness leaves you that you leave medication. As long as we have the evil leaders, we have all the criminals that have taken over Nigeria, and they are assassinating our people, killing our people. We have to continue the protest. We have to continue the protest. The shenanigan that is going on in the judiciary, where the judiciary is supposed to be where every person can go and get justice, irrespective of your position, irrespective of your tribe or class, or the amount of money you have, or your economic status. But in Nigeria, our judiciary has become a place of purchase, where the highest bidder takes get justice. And if you cannot buy justice in Nigeria, then whether you are innocent, you become the guilty. So these people, they are always proud. They tell you go to court, and because this time around they have excreted in the church. Let me say it in pidgin, they don't shit for church. So there are a lot of tracks that they could not cover because of technology. And today they are jittery, so they are doing everything, putting every penny of theirs everywhere to compromise those that can be compromised, and to destroy the institutions. And now we have the military, we have the police that cannot protect the common man, but they are quick to protect the rich. So we as a people, we must fight this, we must stand against this. Every criminal that is holding Nigeria to ransom, we must resist them. Whether the swearing in happens, because the judiciary are not ready to give judgment. There are petitions, articles, either articles petition or all the petitions. There are aspects of these petitions that do not need to call witness or do not need processes. It's just to interpret the Constitution. This person, did he make 25% in the FCT? No. If he doesn't, then based on the Constitution is to interpret whether, in any case, we know that no one can get justice from them. But we are there so that they let them prove us wrong. Let them prove us wrong that they actually are independent and they can dispense justice the right way. That is what we are challenging, and that is why we are there, not because we believe in them. So they are just to interpret the Constitution. Okay, the issue of double nomination. This man has double nomination. He doesn't need rocket science. But the same judiciary have in 1 week in time record in Kano, where they do not even have jurisdiction, they do not even have this was a pre-election matter. A judge that is sensible will not even pay attention to listen to that. But in 7 days, in time record, they gave a judgment. But here, every day at the tribunal, they adjourn, they do bring these delay tactics, every day they move. Why can't you take some of these cases in part and give ruling upon it? We know that the sovereignty must go on, but at least if you give a judgment that invalidate this election, whether they go on appeal and they are sworn in, there is already a judgment that is there on ground. And we know that the judiciary have done their own part, but no, they are not. They will not do that. They are doing every day. They do one adjournment to the other. But whatever it takes, at the end of the day, the judiciary, we are watching you, and we are watching you, and we are watching you. If you want, take the 180 days. Take the 180 days. If you want to take it, but give us justice. Give us justice, because if you do not give us justice, then you have set the country, because we will continue to resist this administration because we did not vote them in. And as long as the citizen and the government does not agree, there will be no peace. So if you guys love this country and you guys want this country to move forward, then give us justice. No matter the delay tactics, no matter whatever you are doing, Tinubu wants to be president by all means. They will swear him, but you need to give the people their mandate. At least he has fulfilled his dream of being a president. At least the one time they will say that he was a president that was kicked out because he stole the people's mandate. So you have given him what he has been looking for, his lifetime dream. Then give the Nigerian people justice. Give them their country back by giving the right judgment. Thank you.
Absolutely, thank you. And while that is absolutely commendable and true, we know that, and we are hoping that between Monday and Wednesday, that victory will be ours. That yes, the justice system will rise up to its responsibility and nullify the candidature of the APC because they've been found guilty and wanton. And it's not too late. And it will happen. And this is why we will continue to be here and speak, because it's possible. And it's going to happen. Because we still have 9 days to go. And yes, this can happen. And that's why we're asking the judges to rise up to the occasion and do the right thing. We commend them for how they have, you can see from all the judgment, they've back to back. Today is Saturday. From yesterday, day before yesterday, they kept adjourning. Today they were in court for almost all day. This is what we want. This is what we're asking for. As a matter of fact, we're hoping that they will hold the case instead of Monday. They should hold it in the morning tomorrow. What are you going to church for when you have a serious something to deal with? And you need to understand this. Without the nation, there is no church and there is no mosques. The nation comes first. This is part of the ideology that we must change. Without our nation, there is no family. Without our nation, we have nothing. Nationhood supersedes everything. That is why the Constitution of Nigeria is above and ahead of everything. Who is going to be speaking next? Yes, Amy. Amy, pop the mic and get talking. Is Amy there? Well, is Amy is not there. Who wants to protest today? I know you've been out all day protesting,
Hello.
but yes. Okay, Amy is here.
So, thank you so much, comrades, for everything, and God bless you all. And posterity would always bless you and all of yours. It's, as we've always said, it's the Nigerians against the corrupt politicians. And the annoying thing is that these corrupt politicians are just a handful. They are just a tiny little piece of people. And this tiny little piece of people want to do as if they are greater than the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That cannot be possible. That cannot be. And just because they're just shadows, and I know that the judiciary will do the right thing. And I'm also trusting that it's, as we always say, it's not a sprint. It's never going to be a sprint. So even when what we want, we achieve it, we still have to trust God for strategies to heal our land, because our land has been bruised and battered. Motherland has been bruised and battered and raped and really destroyed. And I don't know how long this will take to save this land, but a step at a time. And we are appealing to the justice system. They are our hope right now, and they have to do the right thing. It's called righteousness. The root word of righteousness is right. The root word of righteousness is right. That means if a nation does the right thing, things will work, and they say, why is it, it's only in Nigeria that this happens, that happens. And when they pray too much, let them keep quiet. It doesn't work. Let me tell you something, whether you are in the mosque, you're in the church, as long as
Am I the only one? Amy?
of elevation, you will smash and die. It's the same thing. These countries are doing well because they are doing the right thing, right things. When you do the right things, things work. It doesn't matter what religion you are, just do the right thing and it will work. But our leaders have not done that, and the ball stops on their table because they've done the right thing, they've done the wrong thing over and over and over, as far as I can remember. And everything rises and falls on leadership. Shame on them. Shame on them. It will never be well with them. It will never, ever be well with them. The GDP is poor, is falling. The Naira is being devalued, and the corruption is, it's unimaginable. And because you want to loot, you would kill people, displace people, and then it's not even a country that there is war. But yet we have internally displaced people. How? And these people are dying because they don't have food, they don't have water, they don't have medical care. They just leave them there. And when they come out, they kill them. And then what are these cattle people called? And then you let them go and eat up their farms, kill the people. I mean, from the north to the south, to Kaduna, to Zaria, to Jos, to Benue, even to Lagos, why? Why would you be murderers? I remember NSAS. They were simply saying, Baba, please, oh, the police are too brutal. Please talk to SARS people. They were just killing and maiming people, and they were targeting young people. It was just a peaceful protest in Lagos. People just, laughing and gisting and just begging, and some would pray, some will go on their knees. That was the kind of, please, oh, Mr. President, help us. They got to Lekki toll gate. They put off the light. They put off the light. They put off the cameras. And then you went and stationed the military and killed Nigerians in front of the world. Nigerians carrying flags, and the flags were stained with blood. How can we continue like this? It is not possible. They are cursed with a curse. Nigeria will be fine. They are the ones that will not be fine. Why is that? Right now, there is famine in Nigeria. If we don't know it, there's famine. Everything has gone up. I don't know, the poor cannot eat. And people are doing things they would not do, but because they have to eat, they have to feed their families. And then they're going to France, they're going to the UK, they're going to the States to do what? Shameless old fools. Words are powerful, and that's what they don't know. Or rather, they know. And that's why they go in the realm of the spirit to do evil things. Well, guess what? We go to the realm of the spirit as well, and we take authority over every, they know, let them hear very well. You guys think you can eat blood and eat flesh? Well, guess what? There are some people who take and eat the flesh of Jesus and drink the blood of Jesus as well. So we conquer you. What do you think? Who do you think you are? And some stupid people gather around to say, you must not touch some certain people. You must make him president because you 300 witches. He's your president. What kind of a nation is that? I can't even imagine it. It's indescribable. It's so ridiculously stupid. Witches. A nation of witches. A president that is a witch. Is it not bad enough? Can you imagine? Witches do evil things. They are not going to sit on that throne. They will not sit on that throne. They will not sit on that throne. They will not sit on that throne. And we will continue until we have the victory. I yield my mic.
Thank you. We have just about 10 minutes. I need hands up that can speak so we know those who are going to speak before we close. If you're here and you'd like to protest today, please raise your hand. Most of us who were out today, like I said in the beginning, protesting and holding leadership accountable. Today we're out and it was massive. It was massive. And this is the second phase of our physical outing because we have just a few days to be able to put pressure on the judiciary to do what is right. If you're here and you want to speak, please raise your hand. Otherwise, it will be a good time to close in today. In exactly 9 days' time from today, it will be the 29th of May. It's a very, very special day in Nigeria's calendar. 29th of May is the day that power shifts, and we know that power is going to shift to the right position. We know that in exactly 9 days. And so if you're here, you're going to speak, please raise your hands and speak. Otherwise, we're going to have to close the house today and be back here tomorrow. Like we say, it is a marathon. Enough said even today. We've spoken about the judiciary. The people who have spoken have done justice to all the spheres and all the institutions and the people, and that's good enough. Yeah. And in the absence of anyone else speaking, I want to say that we commend everyone who has consistently been here for the last 61 days. And for most of the time, we're here on the virtual space, and also we're there on the ground. For 23 days straight up, we were on the street of Abuja, where this platform was created and being hosted by the Njanja Media. And this is the first time that we're having a raw and a straight up protest online ever, at least in the history of Nigeria in terms of protest. And so it is a landmark and something that has already been broken. And so I commend all of you as we begin to continue to engage, both physically and here. I want to say, soldiers, strap up your seatbelts and get ready, because we're not going to crash land. We're going to land, and we're going to land safely, because God is with us in Nigeria. That being said, you can put your hand on your chest as our custom is, and we can say the pledge together. So pop up your microphone wherever you are, and let's make our pledge to the nation that we owe everything to the nation that owes us, because our allegiance is not to Professor Yakub Mahmoud. Our allegiance is not to President Muhammadu Buhari, a man who has left us to die in our own, so we're here to say our allegiance to the nation of our birth. After the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. I pledge to Nigeria,
my
country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest,
to
serve Nigeria with all my strength, to defend her unity, and uphold her honor and glory.
So
help me God.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And once more, we say happy birthday to you. Indeed, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
I
you
see
so
some people are just coming in when we are closing.
Happy birthday, Ndidi. I'm still on transit. That's why I can't speak.
I just got it now, Dr. Mo. So sorry I'm late.
No, you're not late. You have explained. You've been on transit. Ned is not even home yet. I don't know. I think Fortunatus has dropped off Angel so he can get home quickly. Yeah. I'm sorry. I mean, he is home now.
Transit. That's why I can't speak. I couldn't find somewhere to hide and speak.
No. Ned, we understand your own. She will understand your own. Princess will understand your own. Yeah, it's just fortunate that we don't understand whether he branched off somewhere or he took Angel to the. Oh, sorry, I mean, but we know he's home, or whether he's still on the way. We don't know, but I mean, yeah.
Hey,
Fortunate, Comrade Fortune.
I just got home.
Oh, okay. Did you branch anywhere?
No, not. Just got
You
home.
you didn't go to Angel Estate.
No.
Okay. All right. All right. For those who don't understand, so be it. For those who do, you know too much. Good night and get out of this space.
All right.
Good night and bless you.
Good night.
Good night, everyone. Good night.
Good
Nice.
night. Bye.
Mhm.
Okay.